Barklord tagged me, so here I am recording 3 of my favorite poems. The first one is Song of Myself by Walt Whitman. I've read this since I was about 10 and I love it. I celebrate myself and sing myself, and what I assume, you shall assume, for every atom belonging to me as good belongs to you. I loaf and invite my soul. I lean and loaf at my ease, observing a spear of grass. My tongue, every atom of my blood, formed from this soil, this air, born here of parents the same, and their parents the same. I, now 37 years old, in perfect health begin, hoping to cease not till death. Next, I'm including a poem by the Imagist poet William Carlos Williams. He tried to write poems that made pictures in people's minds without the help of images. So you really should close your eyes and listen to this and see if your mind will make the image rather than looking at the picture. It's called The Red Wheelbarrow. So much depends upon a red wheelbarrow, glazed with rain water beside the white chickens. The next one is The End of the Four Quartets by T.S. Eliot, and it reminds me of the summer I was 14, because I discovered it that summer, and I was actually reading a lot of science fiction because I don't know, I didn't have anything else to do and I was bored, and this reminds me of being on a porch swing with a bowl of apples and cherries and stuff like that I would keep beside the porch swing, and then I read a lot of Stanislaw Lem. I read His Master's Voice and a couple of other Lem novels that summer. But I also discovered this, and it sort of reminded me of Stanislaw Lem for some reason, and I've always loved this, probably the best of all poetry. I love this one. We shall not cease from exploration, and the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time, through the unknown remembered gate, when the last of earth left to discover is that which was the beginning. At the source of the longest river, the voice of the hidden waterfall, and the children in the apple tree, not known because not looked for, but heard, half heard in the stillness, between two waves of the sea. Quick now, here, now, always, a condition of complete simplicity, costing not less than everything, and all shall be well, all manner of thing shall be well, when the tongue of flame are enfolded into the crowned knot of fire, and the fire and the rose are one. I wanted to add one last poem that I was read to me as a child quite a bit, and it's in a lot of anthologies of children's poetry, and I always thought this was hilarious when I was a very young kid, about 5 or so, because my mother used to read this to me, and it always elicited a giggle. So here it is. It's by Sir Walter Raleigh, and as I said, you find it in a lot of children's anthologies of poetry. I wish I loved the human race. I wish I loved its silly face. I wish I loved the way it walks. I wish I loved the way it talks. And when I'm introduced to one, I wish I thought, what jolly fun. Anyway, those are my poems, and I'm going to put some nominees if you want to do it. I'm just be interested in your taste in poetry, but you don't have to. So there are 4 victims in the low bar. Take care. Talk to you later.